Oh, is it still recording? Stop. Mhm. Hi there, how you going? Thanks for joining me today. We had a couple of glitches with our masterclass Monday night, and so now I'm re-recording it and I'm going to share it to my page. So if you missed Monday's masterclass, don't worry, you weren't the only one. There was a few technical issues, and I'm happy to record this with you now, and we will go for it. Okay, so what I've got is I've got 40 plus slides. I've got about 40 minutes to show you what's on them. So hopefully we can get through them all. And then if you have any questions or anything you want to share with me, you can put it in the chat. You can do a reaction, and I'd love to share this video with you and we can talk about it later. Okay, now I'm sharing my screen. So what I want to show you is this is our June promo. So when you look at this promo, oh, I can come out of there. Let me just take myself out of that. Okay. Okay, so it's still me talking, but I'm just going to go through the slides very quickly. So what I've got here is the special Kangan 8 campaign. So when you look at the purchasing a K8, then you are actually going to receive 8 sales points at the moment. So welcome everybody, and I hope this creates a bit of curiosity and also some call to action. So the key points I want to talk about today is thank you everyone for investing in their time. My name is Cherie Billing. The information session is it's not a high pressured sales presentation. I just encourage people to keep an open mind and ask you to write down several questions that you can save till the end. So let's start. So this is the first slide I wanted to show you. So this is the special Kangan 8 campaign. So when you look here, this is a point system. So this is what we've got on offer. And normally it would be 1 point. So look at the increase in points. So that's something that you'll understand a bit later, and I'll be happy to show. So the next slide I wanted to show you was the disclaimer. So the key points with the disclaimer is this presentation is for general information only and does not provide any financial or business advice. No earnings or results are guaranteed. Results vary based on individual efforts, skills, and market conditions. So this is not a guaranteed income or results. So now that we've covered that, let me tell you a little bit about me. So the next one, this is me. So welcome to my page. This is my personal photo. Thank you everybody again. I wanted to explain why I've created this presentation. It's because in June and July, we have an 8 point bonus, whereas normally for a purchase, you would get 1 point, whereas you're actually offering 8 points, which in Agix, it's their anniversary. So that's what this is all about today. So I'm here to help women and create more choices. Okay, so I love these products because they align beautifully with my everyday life, my vision, and my values. They support the lifestyle I'm creating for myself and my family with a focus on wellness, stability, and making intentional choices. I can generally see them being a part of our everyday routine and helping us create a healthier, more conscious home for years to come. So I'm the founder of Ionized Wellness. I live in Murray Bridge. Decades in customer service and leadership. I'm passionate for wellness. I'm passionate about my family, my community. I like to have a purpose in life, and I love helping women over 40. So that's who it's really for. So welcome to my video, and I'll move on to the next slide. So who is this for? So this is for people who want more flexibility, want another income stream, and love helping people. They want purpose, are open to learning, and prepared to take action. It's equally important to know who this is for. So, who this is not for? This is not for the people who want instant riches, don't want to learn, want money without effort, refuse change, focus on excuses, and the transition you'll see. So why are more people looking at opportunities like this, do you think? So the world has changed, it's shifted. So the key points here are AI is changing working. We've got the cost of living, we've got inflation, we've got flexibility with work, traditional job changing, independent income, and adaptability. So the question is whether changing is coming. It's the question isn't whether change is coming, sorry, it's whether we're ready for it. That sounds better. I wondered what I was saying then for a minute. All right. So it's coming, it's here pretty much. So I'm not anything special. I came from this. I spent years working hard in a traditional job. I wanted more choices. I didn't have any online experience. I couldn't even send emails confidently. I've learnt slowly because I've been doing it in the pockets of my time because I work full time in a traditional job. I've got mentors and I'm still working today and I'm building for my future and my family's future. So I've actually tried quite a few different things over the years, and I'll go to that next slide. So I've tried everything, selling makeup, selling skincare, retail, merchandising, interior design, shares, which I still have, which are great. And that's just another, I call it my honeypot, but yeah, it's called a project. So I've got projects everywhere, but this is just another project I've taken on, which was more about being eco-friendly in the home and sharing this with other people. So I've tried everything. So your future. So where would you like to be in 12 months' time in areas of health, wealth, community, and contribution? And what needs to change right now for this to happen? So I ask you, where would you like to be in 12 months? I want you to look at your health. I want you to look at your wealth, look at your time, look at your relationships, and look at your contribution. So, what does freedom look like? So, what does freedom actually mean to you? When you think about freedom, do you think about time? Do you think about travel? Do you think about choices, security, helping your family? Like, what does that freedom actually mean to you? Write that down if you've got time, if you want to, and we'll come back to that one. So the next one is the ultimate offer. So when you look at leverage income versus linear income, we also have a product or service people want, need, and love, a model that supports people, planet, and profit, high ticket versus low ticket offers, an already established offer, positioning within the trillion dollar health and wellness industry and offers of over 50% commission. So, the biggest problem and the biggest impact today's wellness challenges. So, this is what I wanted to discuss with you. So, when you think about the biggest problem and the biggest impact, you're talking about EMF exposure, we're talking about nanoplastics and microplastics, we're talking about fluoride, chlorine, mold, single use plastics, and household chemicals. So, what solutions are available? So these are the five products which I think are very good for the ecosystem. I briefly want to introduce, we have the K8, we have the Anespa, the M-Guard, the Ukon, and the Kangen Air. So I just wanted to introduce them to you and we'll go into those further down the line. So the next slide I wanted to share with you is about the K8. So this lasts 25 years plus. So this does not take fluoride out of the water. I just wanted to add that, but it does have a filter in it. So if you're worried about the fluoride in your water, then I would suggest getting a pre-filtration system and then adding the K8 to that. So this one machine replaces bottled water, all-purpose cleaners, bleach, laundry. You can use it for drinking, cooking, cleaning, produce, washing, beauty, laundry, sustainability, and long-term value. So hydrogen water. So to explain this simply, it's oxidative stress, antioxidants, hydrogen research, hydrogen quality. So I'm not going to go into any medical claims on this one. So why antioxidants matter? So oxidation reactions in the body produce free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage your cells and accelerate aging, right? So when you look at antioxidants, what they do is antioxidants neutralize free radicals, helping to reduce oxidative stress, which is linked to inflammation, fatigue, and various chronic conditions. So how Kangen water helps with this is with the negative oxidation reduction potential. Kangen water provide antioxidant-like effects, supporting your body's natural defense system. So it's not just about the water that you drink, it's about the quality of water that you're drinking also. So when you look at our independent research, so this is backed by PubMed. So this is a free resource that anyone can access. So if you go into hydrogen research, I would encourage you to have a look and always do your own research. So the PubMed is a free resource supporting the search and retrieval of biomedical and life scientist literature with the aim of improving health both globally and personally. It shows thousands of peer-reviewed benefits around drinking hydrogen-rich water. So if you want more proof, that's where you're going to find it. All right, so now I'm going to go on to the next slide, which is, oh, sorry, alkalization. I'm a step ahead of myself. So restoring the balance in the body. So this is where Kangen water helps. So with most things in life, optimum health begins with balance. Our bodies must maintain a pH balance of 7.365, which is slightly alkaline. So modern diets and stress often increase acidity in the body. So the alkaline water can help neutralize excess acid. The Kangen water supports the body's natural efforts in maintaining a healthy pH level. Now we might go into the 3 steps. There we go. So we've got 3-step framework. This is where we go into the business side of it and how what you'll learn in school will help you set up your business. So we're looking at audience, education, conversion, customer, and support. So with the 3-step framework, you're going to look at learning, leverage, and your growth. So the start simply. So you'll learn how people are getting started online without needing to create their own product, build a large audience, or um, navigate complex technologies. So then the step 2 for this 3-step framework is plug into the systems and the automation. Learn how digital tools and automation can support you by doing a lot of the heavy lifting for you while you are enjoying your life. And then step 3 is the cheat code. This is the best bit. So you're learning how mentorship, community, and structured process can help you build momentum and develop your skills. So this morning I've already watched a Monday huddle, and I've also watched another lot of training that we've done in the 4A to 4 in 4 weeks, which was all about ads training, which was fantastic. And I'm going to watch that again this afternoon. So how it works. So you're basically looking at sorry, next slide. So how it actually works. So you're looking at your offer, which you're then showing that to your audience. You're educating your audience. Then you'll have your ads and your sales funnel, which is your conversion, your conversation to the customer and the support. So you're actually going to go from having your offer, processing it through your audience, and then you can create your social media ads, which will go that the people that click on your ad will then go down through your sales funnel, and then they have the option to purchase. So how the secret to earning an online income as while you're eating, sleeping, or spending time with your kids, this is where the sales funnel comes into it. Okay, so you're creating the awareness, then there's an interest, then they decide they're going to make the decision, and then they take action. So then that's when the sales come through. So it's through a process, and it's very simplified. So this is how it looks as the automation flow. So imagine someone clicks on your link, right? Then they go through the funnel, they get a text message sent. So then they watch the webinar, which is usually only a 15 to 30-minute webinar, and then they can make the decision to book the call. There's all a process of prompts and links. So then they'll get a confirmation text and an email, and then the call is handled for me. And then I move on to the next person. So I am trying to reach as many people I can in the time that I have in the pockets of my time. So bear with me. If you reach out to me and I haven't responded to you in 24 or 48 hours, please send me another message because I do get an influx of messages, and by the time I get through them all, sometimes there's more in there than I'd like to deal with, but that's okay. If you're really interested, then just keep reaching out to me and following what I'm doing. So we've shown you the automation. Okay, so the next one is the really nitty-gritties of it. So when you look at you getting your 8-point commission structure, there's no sign-up fee, there's no monthly qualifications, no stocking of inventory, no annual renewal, no time limits, accumulation sales, and international sponsoring. For each Enagic product sold through the as a distributor, Enagic pays out 8 points. So there's 8 points of commission. So for every sale. So at the moment, this is what I'm saying. You sell one item and you're going to get 8 points. So that's going to move you up the ranks. All right. So this is, I'm going to explain it simply. Normally it would be 1 point. Currently it's 8 point, and the promotion does end soon. So the basic commission structure, you look at 1 point of one sale is 984, and then it goes up 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, 5 points, 6 points, 8 points. So with 5 products, that's your basic structure from 1A to 6A. You can go back to that one if you like. So what if, how have I missed that one? All right, I've missed that one. All right, so what if you could potentially shorten your learning curve by leveraging existing offers, systems, and support with access to tools, community, and experienced mentors? Would it be worth exploring further? Hell yes, it would be. Guaranteed. So what I'm looking at here is you can build in singles. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here and I'm trying to keep up with my slides at the same time. Trying to be a bit clever. Okay, so building in signals, you can sell 20 K8s normally in a month, whereas this month you sell 4 and you get the same ranking. So this is what I'm saying about the 8-point system. So what normally takes 20 sales only takes 4 in June and July. So this is a look at the numbers. So if you bought a single K8, this is your commission plan and this is your structure of your commission and your payout. If you went with the quad system, which is an Anespa, a K8, an MGuard and an Ukon, just for an example, because you can mix up between all the products, this would be commission here. Then you look at the fast track, which is a commission plan. So you have an Anespa, you have 2 K8s, one is a loaner machine, MGuard, Ukon, and away you go. So you're looking at a higher commission rate there as well. So you've got high level only, don't explain every lane. Sale just detailed question for, so I'm going to save the detailed questions for the discovery call and then we'll look at the career path. So if you help someone get started on a K8, you receive 8 points. All right. So that's what we're looking at this month. You've only got 3 days to make that decision. So if I help someone get started on an Anespa and a K8, then I'll receive 4 points for the Anespa and 1 point for the K8. And you'll receive the 8 points for the K8. Remembering the Anespa is their buy-in. All right. So you've got to buy in with a product before you can start. So if you're buying in on an Anespa, then your first sale is your K8. You still need another direct sale to fill your 1A lane, but you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points already. All right. So then you look at your 4 products. So you're buying in on an Esper, you're then putting your 1 and 2 K8 underneath your A1 lane, which gives you all these points. So you're already up to point 17, which is where you then bring in your Econ strategy, which is 3 plus 1, which means you'll actually get paid at a 4A because you got 1, 2, 3 plus 1 takes you up to 4A. So your quad, you're looking at a K8, an ESPA, a K8, which gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you go you're an ESPA, which also gives you more points, and away you go. So I hope you're following this. This is only a quick overview. So this, when you look at your career path, so you're looking at leadership, you're looking at recognition, you're looking at bonuses and long-term opportunities. So this is where your legacy comes into it. So I'm not going to go too much into that today or we're going to run out of time, but I will do another masterclass on this one because it's a lot to take in if you're only new here and you haven't even purchased your first. This is talking about when you've done 101 sales, you'll get a bonus of 3,000. It'll go up to 6,000, 12,000. But when you get up to the next level, which is your 6A2-3, you're looking at a $25,000 bonus. But then you have created your business to the point where you'll get $5,000 a month as long as you meet the product, so these rewards are specified for the 6A2-3 and above are awarded if all criteria, which is your direct sales volumes, team sale volumes, and other elevated perimeters, so set forth by an EDGIC and met on a monthly basis. So this is your complete business package. So you're going to get business breakthrough discovery call. Then you'll have your behind your scenes discovery process. We'll then go through the digital era course with you and the training and the education hub. So there's a few components which you can't really, if you follow the systems, it's replicatable, it's doable, then you're going to succeed. You just don't quit. So your training and education hub, you have live support chats, weekly feedback and community calls, access to our funnel systems and webinars. So all of this is done for you. I don't know whether you actually realize how much time and energy and costing that takes, but this is to the value of $5,213. And then you get invited to the best events ever globally. So this is all worth $199. So you'll also get a bonus offer. So you'll get ads training. I'm just going to skip through these because we can go through these another day. You get ads training. You'll get a bonus AI training with Molly Mahoney. You'll get sales training with Ryan Stewman. So these are very educated people. They've been in this business for a long time. So that's where your bonus training comes in. Your ads, your AI, your sales, and explained with each. It's a learning curve. So you just go through it on your own time. So since you've stayed with me this far and are clearly ready to take action and change your life now, let's go to the next slide. So these are the people that I like to work with. So this is Tanya Benlow. So she's an entrepreneur, she's a mentor, she's a leader. She's here in South Australia at Harndorf, and she's very passionate about helping others create more choice, freedom, independence, and freedom through digital education and proven business models. So she's very good at what she's done. She's been in this space for over 7 years. She's done it 1,000 times over, and if she's been a really good mentor. I can't stress that enough. And she's my business partner, and I love her to bits. Love spending time with her. And then on the other side, we've got Clint Morgan. He is basically who we are under. So he's one of the original founders with Enagic that started this business, I think maybe 12 years ago. Not quite sure. Him and his Christy. They've got a couple of kids. And he's a coach, he's a business leader. He helps people step into their potential, build confidence, and create lasting results through mindset, strategy, and consistent action. So, what would change for you if you had the right guidance, the right support, and the proven pathway? No guesswork, no trial and error, but a clear path forward. Imagine your future. So, where could you be in a year? If nothing changes, I guess nothing changes. So that's what you need to think about. That's a question for you. So these are your next steps. So step 1 is to join. Step 2 is to book your discovery call. 3 is complete your onboarding. And 4, begin your learning. So that's it, basically in a nutshell. So thank you so much for being here. What's my last slide? Oh, I forgot. Oh, that's me. So change your water, change your life, financial growth, workflows that work. So that conscious water is a way to get in contact with me. If you want to cut and paste it and follow through, that will take you through a sales funnel. I have got other sales funnels, which I'll put as a link also when I load this up to my group page, my business page, and my personal page. So thank you for joining me today. I hope I've helped build some trust with you guys because you've come here to look at products and to look at a business. So I hope I've also created some curiosity, and I hope this presentation has given you an idea of a solution that's available to you. And I hope I've been able to show you the opportunity. So I do invite more conversation. I am going to have a coffee and conversation on Thursday morning at 9 o'clock. So if anyone hasn't reached out to me between now and then because they've got other things going on, that's fine. But just flick me a message. So you can do this while you're working full time. You can learn new skills. And I just wanted to share this with you because I wanted to inspire people to take the next step. So thanks for joining me, and I look forward to talking to you soon. I'll just stop this presentation for now and then I'll come back to the page. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing your time with me. I will upload this because it is on a Zoom and it will take me a little bit to put it onto. So I'll put it on my Facebook page. I'll also put it on my business page and I'll have it on my personal page. So I hope you have a great day. I'm sorry this didn't work out for last night. I did do a couple of videos, but they didn't quite work out right. There was glitches and things going on. So I hope that one wasn't too bad for you. And practice is always key. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming and spending some time with me. Lovely. Have a good day.